Here's what people are talking about. I saw that today a White House advisor compared President Trump to Houdini. Because, quote, if you keep him in a cage, he's going to get out. When asked how he knows that, he said, because we put him in a cage and he got out. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He said Trump's like Houdini. If you think about it, Trump is a pretty good magician because in the past year he sawed his approval rating in half and made everyone who worked for him disappear. So that's not bad. I'll give it up. In the meantime, Trump's keep demanding money for his border wall, even though there are limited funds. Trump is like that couple on House Hunters who wants a 5-bedroom mansion on a $70,000 budget.
And it has to have marble countertops. That is a must. I won't even look at it.
Still, the White House is calling the deal that reopened the government a win for Republicans and a loss for Senator Chuck Schumer. Well, we actually got a hold of Schumer, and here's what he had to say. First, he said this was a temporary deal to get the government up and running again. Then he said, Mr. McConnell promised me that we will talk about DACA. Then he said, we didn't cave and we'll continue fighting for the American people. Then he said, it's not so hard to see that Republicans won't negotiate favorably. And finally, his necklace said, dude, I'm actually a pair of glasses.
It just kept going, falling as he was...
Lauren Hasselman.
Meanwhile, the White House announced new restrictions on washing machines imported to the U.S. It's partially to protect consumers, mainly because Trump was eating too many Tide Pods. Don't do that. Don't do that. I saw that Melania was supposed to go to Switzerland with Donald this week, but is backing out due to, quote, logistical issues. It turns out Melania uses a lot of different excuses to get out of things with her husband. She even has her own excuse generator to come up with them. I'll show you how it works. For example, when Donald asked, do you want to join me at a campaign fundraiser? She says, unfortunately, I'm actually attending a fundraiser for Oprah. You see how it works? Next up, when Donald asked, do you want to watch the Super Bowl with me? She says, I totally would, but there's a government shutdown in my mind.
Wow.
And finally, when Donald asked, do you want to have dinner with the British ambassador? She says, I can't have an appointment to take our dog to the vet right after I buy us a dog. I said, well, that's interesting. I'm gonna have a dog. Hey, Oscar nominees were announced today, you guys. The nominees, it's exciting. Nominees for Best Picture include Lady Bird, Get Out, and The Shape of Water. Well, the favorite for Worst Picture is still this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hey, this is cool. The History Channel show Pawn Stars is celebrating its 500th episode. To celebrate, the network gave the producers gold watches, which they immediately knew were fake. Finally, I saw that a grocery store in Scotland had to let an employee go for not being helpful enough to customers, but it's kind of an odd story. Take a look at this video.
A robot named Fabio was recently given his rolling papers from a Scottish grocery store after he failed at, well, being human. It allegedly would not listen to directions, and it often directed people to the alcohol aisle when it didn't know how to answer a customer.
The good news is, when they heard he wasn't helping anyone, he was immediately hired by Home Depot. There you go. We have a great show tonight. Give it up for the Rhodes, everybody.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.